Everybody wants to currently know what the best teams are that you can use for beating the game super fast, whether it's for raids, infinite mode, or just to casually play story mode. And I'm going to tell you that today, the best team you can use to go ahead and grind out infinite mode to get yourselves a bunch of gems and rerolls, which is the fastest way, if you didn't know, by doing infinite mode. So let's go ahead and get into it. So to start off, I'm going to unequip all my units and we're going to start from scratch and go through what the best ones you can equip and what units you're really going to need on your team to make it far in infinite mode. So to start off, you're going to have one of your main damaging units, which for me, I have two main damaging units that I use in infinite mode, which is my two secrets, which for you, it could be two mythics. There is loads of really good mythics in the game right now. Any mythic you use really is going to be really good, other than like support mythics like Donut Warrior. He's more for support than actually damage. But yeah, to start off, we're going to equip Curse Knight and Chance King. You can use two of your best mythics, but that's what I'm going to use at the start for my main damaging units. And then you're going to want to move on to your third slot, which is going to be, well, for me, I really use anything in my third slot, which for me would be my third best unit, which is my Carp. So I'm going to put him in my third slot. You can really put anything in your third slot. You could use two money farming units, you could use DPS units, you could use anything really, support units, but in my third slot I like to put another damage unit just for backup. And then to move on to the fourth slot, we are going to go with a unit that is actually either going to be support or damage over time. So as you may know, Curse Prince, once you evolve him into Curse King, he actually does dot damage, so damage over time, because he has bleed, so he is really good for damage in infinite mode. So if you're going to want to go ahead and go with one of those units, then I'd say to go ahead and use Curse Prince or Curse King, because he's going to be really good for that type of damage. Sadly, I don't have him evolved right now, but I don't think he's actually too hard to evolve. If we go ahead and chuck him in here, yeah, you need two Curse Fingers. I've already got one made, and all you need is 5 purple, 6 red, 14 yellow, 6 green, and 1 rainbow. I'm literally missing 1 red to evolve him. So yeah, he's not too hard to evolve. And then for your last 2 slots, you have 2 options really. You can go with a support and a money farming unit, or you could go with 2 money farming units, or you could go with 2 support units, but I'd really recommend using a support and a money farming unit. You can use Bloomer and you can also use Pink Rockstar, but for me, I actually use Donut Warrior because he's really good for infinite mode, as during the later waves when the bosses have way more HP, he's really good at slowing them down because he actually slows units. So Donut Warrior is a really good support mythic to have on your team. And then after that, with my last slot, I go ahead and use my Pink Rockstar, which is literally the best money farming unit in the game. If you want to, you can go ahead and make her even better by getting this trait on her, Midas Touch. It's a crazy good trait if you get it on a money farming unit, but I haven't tried yet. I did try a couple times, but I was too scared to get a good trait on her, so then I just stopped really. But yeah, this is going to be the basic best team layout you can actually currently use for infinite mode. You're going to want 2 or 3 damage units, then a unit that does damage over time like Curse King, he's going to do bleed damage, a support unit, and a money farming unit. That's really all you need. Especially a money farming unit is really good to have because they're going to help you, because the further you get, the harder it's going to get to upgrade your units, because of course it's going to take longer and longer. So having one of these, this does like 5,000 coins every wave or something, I'm pretty sure it is. So it's really good to have her on your team. And there's also a bunch of other really good ones. We also have Flame Dragon King, which I don't actually have, but he's a really good DPS unit. So if you want to go ahead and get him, he will help you out a lot during infinite mode. So yeah, he's also going to be a good pick to use on your team. Say instead of me using Carp, I could go ahead and use him. So yeah, that's going to be pretty much it. Those are the best team units you can use for infinite mode right now to make it as far as possible. And as our people are reaching such far waves, like, bro, I didn't even see this. Wave 351. Surely they're cheating, because below that's 199. And they done that solo. 223, 156, 233, 202. Like, the waves people people are making it to is crazy. So yeah, that is my recommended team for you guys to use. Yet again, if you don't have any secrets, then you can just go ahead and chuck on another 2 units, or you could replace these 2 damage units with another money unit or another support unit. It's really up to you. As long as you have one main damaging unit, it's not going to be too difficult to make it through infinite mode. But yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for today's video. Hopefully you guys did all enjoy. If you did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all tomorrow.